this is Kentucky Ballistics. He's a cool channel that does a lot of firearm stuff, and usually it is rather extreme stuff. So this is a completely massive 20 millimeter sniper rifle suppressed Anzio. So let's go ahead and have him go over this with us.
What is that? It's a 20 millimeter sniper rifle. Another one? How many 20 mils do you have now? I don't know, I lost count. Do you think maybe you're just a little bit paranoid? There's nothing to worry about. Well, you got Bigfoot, Loch Ness monsters, dinosaurs, Terminators, Tesla bots, Teslas, Roombas, Decepticons. You got Kaiju, Godzilla, King Kong, Mutant Ninja Turtles, zombies, Mutant Ninja Turtle zombies. Have you ever thought about maybe putting up a fence or just getting some pepper spray or something? Gremlins, Demogorgons, Charizard, cave bears, anacondas, giant alligators, highly intelligent.
You know, if that really was, I could definitely see his point in wanting all that for sure.
What's up, everybody? Okay. My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics.
Hello, Scott.
And I have a question for you.
Yep.
What's better than two 20 millimeter rifles?
3.
Well, that would be 3
or 4 or 5.
3. I've lost count at this point. Anyways, let me introduce you to my newest financial blunder. This is an Anzio.
At least he's honest about what he feels it is.
20 millimeter sniper rifle. So my vehicle was not large enough to haul out all of my 20 millimeter rifles to compare this to today, but if you would like to see all 3 in a video, let me know in the comment section down below. This Anzio rifle is very large. It's almost as large as the other two 20 mils. With the suppressor on it, it's about 7.5 feet long. Without the suppressor, it's about 6 foot long. Weighs about 110 pounds, and this thing fires the 20 millimeter Vulcan round. But this has a box.
I can't even imagine trying to lug this thing around at 100 and something pounds. Like, it should be on top of a Humvee or you know, or something like that the military uses. Like, this should be on the top of one of those. That's what this thing looks like, with how big it is, how heavy it is, and that's crazy. But man, it's going to pack a punch, I'll tell you that.
Magazine, and it is a bolt action rifle. When it comes to 20 millimeter, most people think that 20 millimeter is 20 millimeter, but there's actually different types. So this is what the Solothurn and the Lottie fire. This is 20 by 138B. Now this is what the Anzio bolt action 20 millimeter fires. This is 20 millimeter Vulcan. You may notice that the Solothurn round is a little bit longer. The Vulcan round is a tad bit shorter.
Why?
And the case is just a little bit bigger in diameter.
Does it explain why?
As well as the bullet. It is just slightly bigger in diameter than the 20 mil Solothurn round. The Solothurn round is moving faster, but this 20 millimeter Vulcan round is still cooking off at 2,600 feet per second, and this is a 1,500 grain projectile. I would say that that's still nothing to shake a stick at. You know, sometimes life throws us a curveball and we have to take on some unexpected debt. Maybe it's credit cards, maybe it's loans, or maybe it's unforeseen medical bills. Or maybe you're like me and you just make really bad financial decisions, like suppressed 20 millimeter anti-tank rifles.
Could be any of the above, right?
Regardless of what category you fall into, thankfully there's people out there like today's sponsor, PDS Debt. PDS Debt goes beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation and craft a personalized plan just for you. There's no minimum credit score required. They're here to help you save more, pay off debt faster, and start putting money back where it belongs, in your pocket. PDS Debt boasts an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau and has hundreds of 5-star reviews on Google because they've helped tens of thousands of people to get out of debt. I personally cannot stand debt, and if it was a person, I'd throw an eggplant at them and say, "Good day, sir." But you're just 30 seconds away from being debt-free. Get your free assessment and find the best option for you right now by swinging over to pdsdebt.com/KYB. pdsdebt.com/KYB. pdsdebt.com/KYB.
Okay.
a big thank you to PDS Debt for sponsoring today's video. Link in the description down below. Now let's get back to the 20 mil. First things first, it's time to take a few shots with this. I have actually never fired this rifle, so we get to experience that together for the first time. It has been bore-sighted, but this optic has not been
that is big.
Sighted in. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to take a few shots at that paper target downrange.
Okay.
And I have 2 rounds loaded up in our box mag.
It's got little grooves on the back. It looks like it
go in there.
Clicks in. That is incredibly tight.
Difficult to get in.
Especially for a weapon that's not sealed for automatic insertion of the next round. It's all bolt action.
Well, fun fact, that box mag only holds 2 rounds, and the amount of effort it takes to get it in there, that's probably all you're going to get is 2 rounds. I don't know if you're going to get that out of there. Okay, let's see if it chambers around. Oh, it does, for sure.
Man, that just sounds beefy.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Holy cow!
I mean, that had some kick.
Let's have a look at our target.
This mean face is
look at that.
Holy crap.
A huge crater in that dirt wall.
It did. Wow.
Now let's see how good our bore sight is. All right. I was aiming here.
To the left, yeah.
And we hit right there. So I'm going to adjust just a little bit. Try and get us about right there. It just seems like our windage is off, but elevation seems good. That is a big hole. I can get my whole thumb in there.
Yeah, elevation's decent.
In the slow-mo footage, I could see that there is an insane muzzle blast coming out of that suppressor. It does suppress it some and gives it a unique sound, but still kind of loud. Now I made some adjustments on my scope, and we're going to take a second shot.
Sweet.
We're ready to go. Here we go.
Woo!
Oh my goodness! This thing actually kicks quite a bit.
Yeah. Probably for what he was expecting, I bet it does. It does kick quite a bit. For what he was expecting, I can see that for sure.
That is ridiculous. Let's go check out our target. Okie dokie. Okay, it looks like we need to go left just a little more, but this is all the paper I'm going to shoot today. Let's move on to a more exciting target.
I'm curious.
So in my humble opinion, I think the only reason for...
I'm curious if he actually adjusted that sight over to the right a little bit as well, because he said he was just going to go down a little bit. I wonder if he went over and then might have over corrected with that. So he was saying, I just can't see it going that far to the right. Well, unless he jerked it a little bit off to the side when he, I don't know. It's quite a bit.
Owning a suppressed 20mm sniper rifle is for taking out massive zombies quietly during the zombie apocalypse. So naturally,
I don't even think quietly really applies here, Scott.
Zombie torso.
Let's just be honest.
This is made by Ballistic Dummy Labs and it's been zombified with green blood. Let's go ahead and take a shot at the upper section and see how we do.
It's going to absolutely
Let's find out if my
evaporate.
adjustments were true. Here we go.
Oh my gosh! He totally evaporated that head. It's just gone. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, it's completely gone.
Look at this blast zone right here. All the grass is gone. All of it. Okie dokie. Well, I would say that a 20mm suppressed sniper rifle would definitely be effective against zombies. Probably multiple zombies. If you could get them just all kind of
That's going to go through
that
a lot.
Was pretty spectacular. If you take a look right here, we actually painted the entire side of this berm green now.
Yep.
Rather lovely. I'll tell you what, let's see what would happen if he had a little bit of body armor. Let's give him a fighting chance. So now we have some premier body armor, my favorite body armor. This is a Fortis level 3.
I remember last time he used this, I'm trying to remember the weapon. But I was like really surprised that like this stuff works way better than I thought it did. Way better. Like he used a pretty powerful weapon, couple weapons on it, and it did a really good job of stopping the bullets. I was surprised. I don't know if it's going to stop this. I'm not really thinking so, but you know, let's wait and see.
Plus plate. This is rated for most rifle rounds. Let's see what happens when we hit it with a 20 mil sniper.
Most
also,
rifle.
It seems I still need to make some adjustments on my scope. We actually did not even have a direct hit on the zombie, and that would explain why most everything is on that wall over there. We just kind of hit him in the cheek.
And hit him in the opposite cheek from where all the overspray went. On the opposite side. That's crazy too.
If you are as excited about this shot as I am, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
I already have.
Oh. Oh.
Oh! You can see, like, even if it actually stopped the bullet, which I actually don't think that it did, look at how deep that went. That is going directly into your body cavity right there. You're not leaving this unscathed, and I'm not talking about bruising either. Like this, because of what's inside of this, that is going to fully puncture your body wherever you have this with that bullet. And I think that blowout right there, that's actually the bullet coming out. It maybe just the tip or part of it. I don't think this stopped it all the way, because I mean, it totally ripped a hole in that torso. If it stopped it and it ripped that hole, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, no way. Look, yeah, that went right through. Oh my gosh. A person has no legs if they're standing up at this point.
Let's go check that out.
None.
Ooh, yikes.
That looks like it ripped through their spine.
Yeah, I'm going to say that body armor really isn't going to help the zombie much.
Nope.
Oh.
Much. I say at all.
Well, now I'm a little too far left. A little too far right. I don't know. That's about right. Hit right there. And then
yeah, because before, like, he hit the cheek over here and it blew out that way. And now he hit a little bit too far this way. So it's another slight overcorrection. But the other one hit the cheek when it blew the whole head and blew it all out that way.
Obviously, we blew all through the back and then smacked Mr. Zombie here. And I'm going to say that he is pretty much toast. Yeah, he's toast. There's no putting a thumb in that. And speaking of just put a thumb in it, be sure and check out my limited 4th of July Just Put a Thumb in It shirts. There's a link in the description down below.
Those are cool shirts. There's a number of shirts I would like to buy, actually.
We still have a lot of zombie left. I say we hit him one more time.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, there's only like this part of it left now.
I definitely need to cut the grass before I shoot this thing, because I just keep getting hit with blasted grass.
Oh yeah, look at all that coming back out of his face. Poor guy. Oh. Nothing left of them. Nothing left. Nothing at all.
Woo! That is quite a mess. Well, that's going to be it for today's
is.
video. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check out Sonoran Desert Institute. There's a link in the description down below. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and give it a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check out limited edition, just put a thumb in it, 4th of July shirts. There's a link in the description down below that will take you to KentuckyBallistics.com.
Nice.
Also, be sure to check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
I'm telling you right now, that truck is going to end up in one of his videos as something to be shot at. Just Scott's history, I'm telling you what, that much older Chevy truck is going to be in one of his videos. Thanks a lot for watching this on YouTube. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button down below. It helps out a lot. And thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.